So in the previous session, we saw how to make the model in Rhino. So in this session, we will see how to make the same model in Grasshopper. Okay. So let's go into the video Grasshopper. So let's go run the Grasshopper. Replace one. Okay. So let's close it. Now I'll just draw the rectangle which I drawn before here. Okay. Because like to create this rectangle I need to do a lot of stuff, so in Grasshopper it seriously mess my mind, so I just do it simple and elegant. So I'm a guy, like I'm a person who use, like, I don't try to do everything in Grasshopper. When I try to do that, it's a bullshit, because like Rhino has a good platform, good solution for some things, like the basic command like drawing a rectangle, or the basic start of the flow chart, or the start of the process of Grasshopper. So when you try to do everything in Grasshopper, then it take a lot of time, and it doesn't have any like logic, because when you, like, you need to combine both Rhino and Grasshopper. Like that's why they given Grasshopper as a platform in Rhino. So it's not like that you need to do everything in Grasshopper. No, no, no. I won't do that. Okay. So I just draw the line now, and I'm just drawing another line vertical to the axis. Okay. So now I'm using a curve vector. So vector is the one where we will assign the values from the Rhino. So the values assigned. Yep. So now I'm going to extrude this. So I'm just using the base. Now it's asking for the direction. The direction is obvious, it's unit set. So I'll just give a value of 3, which is the base value. Now I need to close this, so I'm just giving cap holds. So the cap holds is done. So now the same command which we done in Grasshopper, that is rotate and copy. In Grasshopper, so now we're going to use the same command which we done in Rhino, that is rotate and copy. So in Rhino, we rotate and copy multiple times. So, but in Grasshopper, we are not going to do this. So we are just going to do it within a single component, but multiple times by using series component. So I'm just using rotate. So in this, it's asking for the geometry. So now it's asking for the angle. Let's give it as degree. And for plane, I just give another curve, and I just select one curve, and this is the curve, and I'm just giving it to plane. So now I use series. Now I will give the series to the degree. So in the series I give 5. So that is step. Now the step is nothing but the angle which I need the rotation to be, and now it's asking for the count. I'll just give a count around 70 or 80, something like similar to that. And so you can see 70 rectangles has been created, like 5, 10, 15 with the rotation of 5, 10. So the rotation is addition, it's been created. But now it should be moved. So now I'm going to use move. Oh, sorry. M-O-V-E, move. So I'm just joining the geometry over here. Now I'm just giving unit Z. Now I'm just using another series, because the move should also, I don't need a one move, because I need like literally like 70 because the count is 70. I need around 70 moves. Okay, so I'm just giving the step. Also over here is 3. The step is 3 and the count is same as this. So you can see it's been created. So I'm just hiding every view off so you can see the path. So the rotation has been done. So now it's been moved. Now we can use. So now I need to raise the number because I want more numbers. I just delete this. I just give 300 the max. Maybe let's give it that. And you can see it's been created, but I don't want this much. I'm just giving like okay, this is fine. So you can see it's been created. So now what I'm going to do is to use scale and u. Scale and u. I'm just running the geometry over here. I'm just adding this. Now I'm using graph mapper. And let's make this graph a sign. And now I'm using remap numbers. So as I showed in the image, I just want the top this part to be scaled, and this is like a little bit, it's like it's straight. Okay, so I just want this part to be scaled. Wait a sec. Where's the image? Yeah, you can see only the top part is being a little bit scaled up above. Other than that, others are like similar. So now I'm just using bounds. So in bounds, I'm just giving source. And now in the series, I'm just taking the value from the series which I given for the rotate because I want the value to be equal. So in this, I just give the value. So now I'm just giving it to x as well as y. So it's because the down is twisted over here. Let's see. So I think this is perfect, but yeah. So I think this is perfect. And as I said before, it is not the exact one, it's just a replica, and I'm just teaching you the command using this technique so that you will also remember the command. And that's like I also get some satisfaction doing my favorite buildings in Rhino and Grasshopper. And so next, what I'm going to do, like instead of doing the extrusion, okay, like instead of doing the extrusion over here, I'm just put the wireframe. That is like I'm just stopping the extrusion, but I'm just connecting the wireframe over here. You can see. So it's been done, but not in the solid. It's been done in the wireframe part. Okay. So now, because Now I'm using explode. So it's like there are two. I'm just doing this to show you there are two techniques. Like so I can explode like this, or else what I can do is I just copy the script and do Control C and Control V, and then you can do it separately. So the procedure why I'm exploding is I'll just show you. Now I'm using list item. So I'm just using list item. Okay. Now I'm using curve. Okay, so it's done. So, but now I need some railing part. I need a like, if there is a railing, it would be nice, right? So I want this part, that is the rectangular part of this edge, the edge, so that I can draw a line like a pipe or something. I need this part, the line, okay? But you can like the scale isn't. So there is two ways you can do it, okay? One, you can copy this Control C and Control V, and here you can paste this, that is the curves directly to over here, and you just cut it over, and I just hide this preview off. So you can see this is a wireframe part and you can explode, but it's literally having a double script, okay? Otherwise, like in this script, I'm just turning on this, so you can see in the script I just did the extrusion part first, that is the curve, the extrusion, then capture. So I just made a 3D form, then I did all the application, that is rotate, move and scale, okay? So the part of this extrusion can be done here or else can be done in between over here. It's like this script is like you can do the move first, then you can also do the rotate first. That's why I just did this so that to show what's the difference is going to make. So I'm just connecting the curve instead of this. You can see the curve, it's been created. Now I'm going to explode it. I'm going to explode the curves. Now after the exploding is done, I'm going to use list item. So once the list item is done, I'm just going to make it like 4 because each rectangular 4 size. Now I'm going to use curve. So when I select this, you can see the edge of this side has been selected. So and now you can do, so I'm just exploding. So with this scale geometry, you can do the extrude part again over here. Sorry, I'm just stop. Extrude, base, unit, Z, 3, and capos. So the script can be like anyhow, like it might change. So that's why I just showed. If you do the extrusion over here, and if I do the scaling part done, so it will be 3D. I can't explode it and I can't extract the lines from here for the railing part. That's why I just connected the geometry straight towards the rotate, and I didn't do the extrude. I'm just omitting the extrusion over here. And now after it's done, I'm just extruding the total output value by using this. So both are same. Like you can use any technique. Okay, I'm just showing this so that like the script it's like it's like it's not like we need to do the extrusion. There's no any order for doing a script. The order can change. So but there won't be any like the value at the end is same. Okay, so you can see. So I changed the major part, that is extrude, over from here to here now. So that's why the grasshopper is so so helpful, and that's why most prefer grasshopper. You can change the script. Just imagine if I want to do this part in Rhino, it literally takes a lot of time. And just imagine the extrusion which I did before, I want to do it at last. So it's totally like, but here you can change the steps according to your comfort. So that's a good thing. That's what I want to show. Understand? So now let's continue the script. So here I'm just typing midpoint. So it is a plugin, and the description of this plugin is, I mean, the link of this plugin is given in the description. You can check in that for download. It is also available in Food for Rhino. Most of the plugin which I downloaded from Food for Rhino. So you can see the midpoint is, I just do the extrusion like still now. I just off it, and you can see I just created the curve, and I want the midpoint of all the curves to create a line over this. So after the midpoint is joined, I'm just going to move the midpoint maybe in the direction of set with the value of maybe 5 or 6. It's up to your choice. So you can see this value is being raising, the value is being going on. So now I'm going to draw a line. So that is the start and this is the end. So you can see the line which I drawn, it's like a just imagine it acts like a railing frame. So if I move this, so I'm just moving this little bit further. So now it acts like a railing. So now I'm just going to use pipe. So you can see the pipe is done. Now I'm just going to use 0.55 radius. So now I just turn off every part of this which I don't need. Just turn this point also off. So now I just preview on. So you can see the railing is being like, it's little bit far, but you can see. So it's being connected from the midpoint. Okay. So what I can do is like I can increase the point to 20, and I can move the point, that is like another one move, Control C, Control V, and Control C, Control V. Now I can put 2, 3. So instead of from the midpoint, that is from this point, I can move a little bit above. This is geometry. So you can see this is a little bit better than the previous one. So the pipe is done. So now I need a top railing, that is, so I need a point like a spline which comes above. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm just taking the move which I did. Now I'm just going to flip the matrix. So after flipping it, I'm just going to dispatch it. So you can see. So I just flip the matrix, the moved one. I just flipping it, and when I dispatch it, I got the points on the above. Now I'm going to weave it. So stream 1, stream 2. So after the weaving point is done, now I'm going to use interpolated curve to connect the points. So just join the vertex. So now you can see a proper spiral line which I need. So now I'm going to do the pipe. The pipe value which I given for this the same to this. So this part is done. So now I want this, you can see I want this side also railing. There is no railing on this side now. So I want that side also. So you can see I just selected this because I just selected this line. That is one edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this, Control C, Control V. Instead of giving the curve one, I just use Control to unselect this because I just use curve one because I don't know which number as the value of the opposite side. I mean this side edge. So I'm just connecting one. Just selecting this. Now see, this has the value of the front side. Let's try this. Yeah, the +2 as the value of this side. So now what I'm going to do is just cut this and join this. So you can see the line has also been drawn on the opposite side too. So I'm just adding this, the curves, points, everything. So this is done. So technically it's not completely done like a full model, but the concept of the building is done. Like you can use this script. This is a basic script. So with this script, if you want to develop, you can do more accurate, like spending some more time on each and individual elements. So some like adding some details. So it's up to you. But I want to teach you something very quick and very interesting within a short period, because if I take a lecture for 2 or 3 hours, it will be damn boring. And then I don't have patience to do that. So I'm just baking this part. Bake. Yes, please. Group. The same way. Bake. Yes, please. Group. Bake. Yes, please. Ah, sorry. Bake. Yes, please. Group. And preview off. Bake. Yes, please. Group. So once it's done, I'm just hiding the part. No. Preview off. And changing it to shaded. So it's wait a sec. I think so I didn't bake it properly. The other side. Bake. Preview on. Preview on. Okay, sorry. So I didn't bake this part. I baked the top roofing, but I didn't bake the so I didn't bake the down one. So I just put it off. So it's done. So it's done. So save a comment in the comment section whether you liked the tutorial or not. Please if you liked it, please appreciate it in the comment section so that I'll be so glad to share. I don't forget an appreciation. And if you want to know more about Rhino and Grasshopper, subscribe our channel. And if you want a regular notification, press the bell icon. This is the gentle stuff I used to say at the last so that it doesn't get involved in the in between of the video. Thank you. Bye bye. See you on the next video. Ciao.